Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Five Aside. Today I'm here with Toby. Toby, what's good?
I'm good, man. Just finished off one great weekend of Premier League action, two great weekend for my FPL. Bagged 84 points this weekend, so I'm feeling great. You know,
Yeah, you're doing much better than me. I'm like wolves right now.
Wolves is crazy.
Actually, not good as wolves. Not good as
The
wolves.
worst team in the league history,
I'm
probably
not
most
that.
likely.
I am not the worst. I'm not the best either. I'm somewhere in and around, that kind of midi ish. But yeah, I need to become more focused, bro, because I I keep forgetting to update my teams. I'm not making any
No, yeah,
excuses, but
that's what will get you, man.
I be
I was
forgetting.
suffering about that the last 2 years. I was like, yeah, this season I'm being more intentional about my picking my teams now. Like
Yeah,
being consistent with that.
bro, I had Gyökeres as a captain for weeks. Yep, I mean that would definitely.
That would definitely do it for you.
Wait a minute. Besides the house, how's the weekend been though?
It's been cool. It's been cool. Not a lot, not too much going on, which is how I like my weekends, honestly. But what about you, though?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the whole midnight nights
Yeah,
activities might be getting to me more than usual.
getting up on that unk status, man, it's too much for you now.
Guy, I'm telling you, I'm barely hanging on, but we'll see though. And I was actually supposed to work from home tomorrow, but I left my laptop in the office. Can't even,
Ooh,
I wouldn't even get the kind of rest I was planning to get.
how far is the drive to the office?
It's about 20 minutes, 20 to 25 minutes, depending. Anyway, ball wise though, it's been a very interesting weekend, kind of emotional roller coaster. It's
Especially for you.
scary times.
Especially for you.
Scary times. Well, let's not even go start with the. You know what? Actually, we can start with today. City versus Crystal Palace. Yeah, it was a game I was looking forward to because I saw it as a potential banana skin for Man City. I mean, we can only hope. Part of me wasn't really convinced, especially because I saw like Minos was. I don't know if he's suspended or injured for this game, but he wasn't playing this game for sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't fully convinced they'd win, but I was still hoping for something. As Arsenal fans, we are among the best in hope. So actually, despite needing sleep, I still woke up early enough to catch the game. To my defense, it was actually a pretty tough game for City because I'll take Palace. I don't know what the XG is, but it looked like Palace had enough, more than enough chances compared to Man City. Man City were at their clinical best.
Yeah.
Me was like the real good chances they had in my memory were the goals they scored. Boom, Cherki, was it Cherki cross, Haaland goal one time, and was it Cherki's cross? No, I don't remember, but yeah, it was a cross and a goal. But Cherki to me was probably arguably the man of the match.
Not much, yeah.
Yeah,
He's been hooping. He's been balling.
yeah,
He's been balling.
he's been balling for a minute now. He started off a little bit slow, but right now he's not even. He still has all the skill and the flair, but he's added that like energy and work rate to it. Like he looks really pumped up right now, and his chemistry with Foden is looking scary for the rest of the league, especially for me and people in my in my camp because that's not
I know.
fast.
In a way, it's got Foden going as well. Like, because even Foden too started really slow
Hmm.
with the season, and then I feel like they're both kind of playing off each other and like playing off their, and it's just coming together for them. And now they are joining Haaland because like Haaland was just really scoring all the goals, and now you're giving him some support goal wise. So it's like yeah, it's really clicking, which should be scary for you guys.
Yeah, scary for I mean, and maybe VR too, but we'll get to- it's not just us in the title race, yeah. Because I mean, this the entire narrative of this season has been all Arsenal, but there's Villa and the City like right now, just literally behind us. And yeah, Haaland scored is doing his thing, scored one chance, one goal. which is something like he does not need 13 crosses or whatever. Like some people claim Gyökeres needs. One chance, one goal, barely touched the ball, but his impact was felt. And what's his name again? Second goal was Foden, like you
Was
mentioned.
Foden, yeah.
Cherki combination, Cherki again doing his thing, taking people on, creating magic, putting in Foden on the beautiful, like accurate finish. Like, bro, the clinicality of this City team is something to behold. While Mateta and who was the right winger for Pep Palace just kept missing a shit ton of chances, bro. There was one specific one Jeremy Pino missed early on in the game. I was like, oh my god. There and then I was like, I might as well just pack it up and just go back to sleep. To be honest, once I see teams missing chances that frequently, like chance, I'm telling you, not even kidding, chance after chance after chance, I'm like, yeah, these motherfuckers are not scoring today. They're going to need a penalty. Sometimes instead of taking the shot, they will fall in the box and the referee will just like, come on, play on. Like, yeah. Early on, I could tell it was not going to be my day or an Arsenal fans' day today.
Yeah. But it's quite a reminiscence of Palace though, knowing that they've really struggled for goals this season.
Yeah, they have.
I think they've been strong defensively, which is why I was surprised that they lost 3-0.
Hmm.
But goal scoring wise, I think if Mateta is not firing, it's hardly coming from anybody else,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Mateta, for all his physical attributes and all his ability to, play with his back to goal, hold up the play and everything, play with that in, he's amazing at that. He's something I wish. I mean, I know I keep throwing shade at Gyökeres, but something I wish my striker excelled more at. But then the finishing part seems to be something he's not quite strong at because I see that dude miss a shit ton of
In
chances.
terms of chances, yeah.
He misses a lot. He misses a lot, and his shot power does not is not befitting to the size of the man.
I actually don't see him blast balls. He just
No, he does.
like it's just like
No,
okay, against the stereotype, but still, you know.
bro, I be expecting a bullet whenever I see him about to shoot, but it's always like, bro. Reminds me, that meme where they throw like they throw like the dwarf inside the water, like it just point, like
And just one small splash. I'm like, okay, all right. I was not expecting that, but okay.
yeah, it never ever seems to generate enough power. I don't know why, man. But he's very very good. All his other attributes are really like he's studied how to be a target man. Yeah, except the finishing part maybe. Pino looks like a baller. Yeah, Pino looks like a baller, but yeah, I wish he did more with the ball today instead of fluffing around. Maybe I'm just hating. But
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I get that. But then again, you guys, I think as long as I won the Wolves game, I'm like, yeah, cool. Whatever City do, it's not my business.
no, true,
Because
true.
that game felt like, yeah,
True. But yeah, City balled. They are. See, they keep trying out the wins. They might not look as convincing defensively, but then again, that's the thing. Their attack is the best. Not even arguably, it's the best in the league.
it's the best in the league. It's just
That's the
clinical.
best attack. Cherki is a baller. Haaland is doing. He's a baller. Doku can always come in, even play today. Like, bro, what's his name? Reinders is a baller. Like the stride, the way he looks very fast, and then those long strides. Oh my goodness, Foden is looking like he might actually be the number 10 for England. Who knows? I know he seems a little bit behind the pecking order right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bellingham. A lot of people believe Cole Palmer will be the one. I mean, probably that's Sam and the Chelsea contingent.
I I won't lie, I do like Cole as a 10.
Yeah,
I do love Cole as D10 for England. I don't know why. I think he does more better than all of them combined, about all of them, than Bellingham and Foden. I think he's better at a lot more things as a 10 than all of them combined.
that's fair. I mean, I like him as a player, but I mean, I just get the inkling that if you actually tell Tuchel to say his mind, right, remove bias and pressure from the fan base, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for Morgan Rogers. But I know he might not have the PR of the rest. Or the PR.
And if it backfires, then it's like, why did you go with
Yes,
Morgan
I
Rogers?
don't
You
I don't
know,
know
so
if
it's
you have
like,
balls because I know Rogers have been playing, but the rest have been injured. Who knows? If I was a betting person, I mean, I expect Jude to start.
yeah,
It's been like a whole media. I don't say
thing
I
against him.
against Jude, but he might probably want to start. If he has a bad game, then maybe Palmer or Rogers might take over. But Foden he's not gonna give up with the fight because he's
Yeah,
been on form this season.
yeah.
If he starts, not many people are gonna complain. We know why. So he'd be an easy person to be like, oh, if he starts, not many people complain. Maybe just the fan bases of the players that miss out. But yeah, and there's my poor Eze in the background, like, yo guys, I'm a tent.
It's so funny that England are still running into that. They're once again running into that same problem of one position we have like five superstars that can play here.
Yeah.
Like it was the same thing that killed them during that whole Scholes, Lampard, Gerrard era with Beckham as well. Like this one position, all these guys can play here, and it's like finding the formation that works to include all of them.
Yeah. Then
So
again,
it's like,
it should be the balance of the tactics and how the way you're trying to play as a coach. I mean, I guess that's why they got someone like Tuchel who can make the tough decisions. So
yeah,
that's
he does make the tough decisions.
anyway though. Foden is on form. They're killing it. They are very close to Arsenal. A lot of people are looking at Arsenal like waiting for us to fumble and see how we react. Next week they're playing against I believe who are they playing against next week? So City playing against next week. Manchester City. I know Arsenal is playing Everton for sure. But
At
City,
home or away.
well, I think it's West Ham. Yeah, I think they have West Ham next week. So I'm now expect them to win that as well and continue trying out the wins. They've always been capable of going on this kind of runs where so Arsenal cannot sleep up. I guess this might be. Do you have any thoughts on the City versus Crystal Palace game before we?
Um, again, it still goes back to just being surprised that Chris Paul's lit up three because they've been so strong defensively. So that's really what it is. Man City being clinical. I do think that one thing, and I mentioned it even, I think it was at a game that I think they lost that City. I can't remember. But Roger was, man, I was like, the fact that this was a City team that was so dependent on Roger. Like Roger won the Ballon d'Or being the best player on this Man City side,
Hmm.
and City can still be able to be some semblance of a dominant team
Yeah,
without their best player. I just think it says a lot about Pep
yeah.
and how just his mind works, man. That guy's a genius. That guy's a genius, honestly.
We said this thing about him being, and I don't. I think they were probably like the third, around the third, fourth, second best defensive team in the league. Their defense is not the best, but it's not like it's terrible.
It's not
They
terrible.
have, if they have Rodri come back, at this point, they're arguably the best team in the league right now on current form.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
Right now, the form
Arsenal is
dictates.
number one, but I would say they are the best team in the league in current form right now. And the difference between the two sides in attack is crazy. And I don't think right now, considering Arsenal's current defensive throws, a top Arsenal with all their players back, I think the difference defensively is massive. But right now, Arsenal's defense is very, very medium. It has come down to like the level of the rest of the
Yeah,
league.
yeah,
So at this point, I think City are the best team and the team to be right now, considering because Arsenal's attack is clearly we'll talk about them later, and their defense is very average at the moment. And if Rodri comes back, there's a possibility that difference in the defensive levels of the team might reduce.
you think so?
Hmm?
You think so? You said that the defensive frailties might reduce, or
Yes,
like
I think if
okay, yeah, yeah,
Rodri comes back for City, but then again, we don't know what version of Rodri will get back. I
yeah,
think that difference in the defensive level of the two teams might actually reduce. So that could mean that could mean trouble for us now as a whole. So but I still think though to like let's say I still think Arsenal still has levels to go in attack a little bit.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think we've not really fired at all. We've not really our attack has not really clicked since the season began. Yeah, but anyway, I think we could actually just move to Arsenal's games since we're already talking about it. So do you have any questions? Do you have any thoughts on the Arsenal versus
I'm just gonna say,
Wolves?
Man United made light work of this Wolves super team. I mean, some people could know, but Man United were like that was 4-1 last weekend at Wolves Stadium. Just letting everybody know that we did that. But I was actually very surprised that these guys Arsenal was in a dogfight with Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprised that Wolves will come here and try to defend and make it difficult. But again, like you said, Arsenal's attack has not been firing this season to start the season. Their defense has kind of carried them and led from the front, and they're still kind of waiting for their attack to catch up. But I think one of the things that was going for them that wasn't going for them maybe 2 seasons ago or even last season is now they're generating luck. They are good enough offensively where things can still happen even if they're not on their day.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I feel honestly will be the difference. Why I'm still confident that Arsenal will go on still comfortably carry this league this season. So yeah, they came through in that sense, but I expect them to be much better as they've hit like a kind of like dull moment form wise, mostly because their CBs are out. But I
Mm-hmm.
still expect them to kind of get back to the consistent winning as the time goes.
Yeah, I agree with you. I didn't expect it to be as it was. I did not expect a complete like 5-0 ass whooping except we scored early. So my theory, if we scored early, would have been more of a dominant victory. But if if we did not score after like halftime, I was expecting like a 2-0, or most like a 3-0 kind of win. I didn't think it was going to be a complete walkover because I didn't think Wolves would approach the game the same way, given that they are playing away from home.
Yeah,
I expected them to sit back more and just play under pressure. And I saw their manager kept talking about how they have a plan. I feel like he knew, the whole world knew what their plan
knew
was.
what the plan was, man. Put the plan in the bag, dog. We know what you're doing.
He kept saying as if it was some kind of like formula, like great discovery, tactical discovery that we were gonna.
Put the back five in the bag, bro. We know what you're running.
So yeah, we saw his plan. He packed the bus, so they trained quite well. Like they had very few foreigns going forward, oh my god, our build up was so slow. Oh my goodness, the build up was so lethargic in the first half. For all you talk about, like, oh yeah, because I know some section of the Arsenal fan base keep coming at the captain Odegaard every time. I talking about like he's turning, and being slow. But I don't really see that much different with Eze. Maybe still, I don't even trust Eze can play 90 minutes for Arsenal. I don't think he's up to that level yet, fitness wise, to be able
Yeah,
to press and like give the required level of intensity to play for the Gunners. I don't think he's there yet. And he's also quite slow. I know he uses his body a lot, like in Viceland, he just taunts people. He's not, and he's not. I think I've realized he's not really the player who keeps asking for the ball and like tries to like dominate proceedings. He's more of like kind of like goes on the fringes of the game and then comes up in moments and everything. So I don't think he's the player a lot of the fan base actually thinks he is. Because and this talk about him being playing 10-10, I don't think people watched Crystal Palace as much. He did operate more on the left
yeah.
and then come
Coming
in.
into the 10. Yeah, he
Yes,
will come into the 10, yeah.
exactly, and does and shoots because it was back then. It wasn't only say maybe who would be the more of the creative force, creating. I remember watching. I've seen this happen in real life when I watch Crystal Palace, even against Liverpool. I remember watching the clip of all their combinations. Every single one was Olise giving the ball to Eze, not the other way around. So he's more like a finisher. So what you see what Trossard does for us now? This is literally what Eze should be doing.
Should be doing, yeah.
That's what he can do. That's what he did for Crystal Palace. So all that talk about, yeah, he can't play the 10. I don't think he can play the 10 to the quality we've seen Odegaard play the 10, to be honest. And our 10 is not really like a 10 pass, like a Trequartista who just waits for the ball and acts like a supporting striker and gives the last pass. We have to be honest, we just play 2-8 and the 6.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
yeah.
So yeah, Odegaard also participates a lot in the build up and also participates in the like final ball as well. And Eze doesn't play that position the exact same way. He's more of his like old school 10. But we need our 10 to press more, lead the press and do that. But we can do that, but he's not. When people see him play that and start criticizing him, that's because he's just a different type of player, honestly. And I think that left is more suited to him because then he doesn't have to dictate the entire play when he plays 10. So yeah, he can't play the left wing. He's just not playing well at the moment. He's struggling. That's all. I think at some point he will come good. But they can play together like Eze
You,
and Ode.
Odegaard and Messi.
Yeah.
I kind of view it the same way I viewed Coutinho and Messi.
Hmm.
Now, Messi was obviously he was coming in from the left,
Yeah.
He was coming from the right, getting to that 10. And Coutinho, when he came to Barcelona, it was kind of the same thing, but he was on the other side of the field.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I still feel like even if they were to really play together, I think they would still get in each other's way
Mm,
a
this is
lot of time. Like, I feel like it was more for, because Odegaard is still pretty much injury prone. And you can't really, I don't know if you can really run Odegaard a full season. And then if he gets down, you're missing goals, you're missing assists, you're missing actual connection between the midfield and your between Declan Rice and then the attack, the guy in the middle between both of them. So it's like I don't know if they can play together, but I think if they figure out a way to make it work, then I think their attack would become another level. I think it could get to cities because I think City, no matter what, will always create chances.
yeah.
Low block, whatever you are playing, they will always create chances. So if they get to that level, I think all right, because all the guys normally coming in from the right, getting with Saka, and then Eze is doing his own bit right there. I think if they are able to play together, then to unlock something different offensively for Arsenal. But I want to ask you a question about Odegaard. Do
Mm-hmm.
you see people's points about him slowing the game down more often than not when it comes to Arsenal's when Arsenal kind of need to play fast to get in behind those low blocks?
Do I see him slowing the game down? The funny thing is that when, for example, I'll use that Newcastle game for example. When he wasn't there, we're not playing with enough urgency. But when he came on, it seemed our urgency actually increased. So I think sometimes in transition moments, he could. I've seen him make the wrong decision, but I've also seen him make the right decision. And I guess these players are not AI, but because I still remember the Martinelli goal and Havertz goal from the long pass. I think it was Chelsea. Was it Chelsea? But I've seen him make the right decision several times in transition. But I've also seen him decide not to give the pass and do something safer. The fact that like statistically he's been our most creative player for a while. Like, besides last season, a couple of seasons he was among the most creative players in Europe. The thing is that Arsenal, I don't think we create enough transition moments to even know
So
how
even yeah,
bad or even good at it because we usually try to keep the ball and peg teams back a lot, which is also because of him. And I think that's how Ateta likes to play. He likes to dominate possession. I don't think he likes to, make the ball like a basketball game. And the thing is that amongst a lot of players, he's the best at unlocking low blocks. Even more than Eze, he's more the most
I
able
think so too.
to give a true
I think
ball.
so too.
I think Eze is probably better in the over the top balls. Maybe I think Eze might be better in terms of transition movements in just releasing the ball one time. You get ball. Given the fact that we will always more than likely face teams who set up in a low block, and he's better at unlocking defense with a true ball or like finding a moment with Saka. I think they have that chemistry. So he also knows how to control tempo. Like he's the kind of player that I get what I mean. Like he when he gets the ball, the players would not are very reluctant to actually press him. So they are like kind of like Bernardo Silva. So he can't slow the game down, which can be good for us. It's because he's quite press resistant. But he can also quicken the tempo as well. His Zubimendi can do the same thing, which is why I know why some people say okay, if we have Zubimendi, we might not need him. But I don't think they do it quite at the same level. Yeah, and also I noticed when he came on and they took off Eze, for some reason, Rice still play much better, like against Wolves yesterday. So there is still that chemistry that he has with Rice. I guess has developed well over like since they've been playing together. Eze will get there as well. But like I said, I agree with you. I can see them occupying the same zones and like kind of getting to each other's way. But then again, I always believe that good players can play together. Like we've seen it happen before. So I'm pretty sure they can they can work out something and build more chemistry. Where Trossard, for example, Trossard pretty much does the same thing. He's like Eze should just watch how Trossard plays because he also likes coming in as well. So if and Eze is a shooter. Eze is arguably right now the best shooter with alongside Trossard in the team. Just watch how Trossard plays. I expect Eze to be able to raise Trossard's game to a higher level and play the
Yeah,
exact same way but better.
that competition is gonna
He's
be
not,
good.
he's not really like a ball hogger or like gravity kind of player that always dominates games. So he doesn't need to be that. And I feel like the fans should kind of calm down on him. Like he's never really been the I think when players play for these small clubs, we just look at the number and assume that, oh yeah, this guy is like this. Blah, blah.
Yeah, if you like put him inside a big team that you will replicate the same, it's not
Like
always like
like
that.
Griezmann come to City, or you expect him to start running things, or Vert going to Liverpool, expect him to start running things. That's not him. Even yeah, Eze was the best player in Palace, but he was not the one that was always like dominating the play, running proceedings, everything. Sometimes I watch games, you might not even see him till he pops up and does some skill and scores. Like that's he's always kind of cast a peripheral figure all the time. Like so that's just him. I think he will start playing better soon. But my biggest worry is Gyökeres, if I'm being honest with you.
The Gokers one, it surprises me, and it's probably why people. I won't say people like me because I don't do that much, but watching comps is dangerous. Watching compilations of players is dangerous because this is not what I was watching. Like this is not what I was watching. And I don't know if it's a confidence issue or maybe he's just not that good. I just don't get it. But again, I want to give him time because his only job here is to once they pull ball for you, just score. I
Yeah.
think that they're thinking about him the way they much thought about Haaland when they brought Haaland, which is
Mhm.
you are finishing our chances. But even then, it's like coming up on what game week 17 now, and it still feels. Well, we'll see. We'll see. What do you think about him?
Bro. See, I was very excited when we completed the signing, but I don't know if I was excited that we actually completed a striker signing or completed at the signing specifically. Because I mean, I remember like talking with my guy before when they were having the whole Jokeres Sesko debate, and I was of the opinion that I felt Sesko had had more talent overall. Maybe, but it was a bit raw. He's a bit raw, and Gyökeres is more of like you want to strike a noun. He's of at peak age, peak physicality, peak maturity. He will give you the goods right now. That's kind of what I saw Gyökeres as. But I felt Gyökeres had limitations because I watched a lot of compilations, watched so many goals, so many goals. I kept seeing the exact same type of goal as him running it behind and beating teams in. I mean, hurting teams based off of transition moments, or the counter attacks all the time, like one on one, a lot of one on ones, and I'm like, we don't see many situations like this in our games. Rarely, like we don't beat teams on the counter like that. So I kept seeing. Funny enough, anyway, that's the same kind of thing I saw about Haaland. But I know you know when people talk about wonder kids and late bloomers are different level, but bro. So I guess Haaland's talent has always been there. He's just his wingspan, his ability to create separation. I when you see him do it now, even in tight 18s, like it makes sense. You get it makes sense.
But even then, though, it's like Haaland is still pretty nifty with his feet in tight spaces. I was
Yeah.
expecting somewhat of the same with Gyökeres, but it just he looks clumsy.
Yes.
Like that's and that being able to operate those low blocks and 1-2 passes and stuff like that, close control. It looks clumsy, and I'm surprised about that.
Okay, so exactly like I was saying, I was seeing the exact same type of goals. So I hadn't seen enough of him in those tight situations. Because even when I watch him in Champions League teams, everybody feels like they are the ball. They are big. Even teams like Galatasaray will come at you and play high, play high and actually try to score. So he played against City, scored the hard trick against City. But what playing for us now, you will not meet teams that would attack you the same way City attack. So I wasn't really convinced, but his numbers were just too good that like anyway, yeah, at least someone that can shoot because I know the narrative was that time was at least bring someone that can shoot that won't be missing chances that Havertz and Merino misses. I guess we're trying to see the beauty of actually getting those chances and being able to be in the right places to actually get the ball to miss the chances. That in its own is a skill on its own that is very much underrated amongst Arsenal fans, having experienced Giroud and all this and Havertz and Aubameyang and everything like missing chances. He don't even missing chances, barely even takes shots. He's just he looks so clumsy and sometimes his runs can his runs don't even convince me like that. I know he makes some runs, he tries, he runs, but bro, it just looks so disappointing, and I don't even know if because sometimes when he makes a run, they don't give the ball to him. He doesn't even get back in position quick enough. And then when he now gets the ball, he's not expecting it. Then he does
Mm.
his first touch leaves a lot to be desired. And like you say, he looks clumsy when he tries to dribble. I don't. He doesn't have the required level of interplay. See, the thing is that he's not terrible. His interplay is not terrible. His runs are not terrible. Just everything is so average.
Yeah.
Like his interplay is average. His dribbling looks clumsy, almost Suarez esque without the same level of desire to catch this dribble.
To catch the yeah.
Like
That's
Suarez,
actually that's a very good comparison right there.
yeah, Suarez looks clumsy when he's dribbling, but then the amount of desire and hunger that even if the first touch is loose, you still be the first one to get that loose first touch.
Yes.
You like give a crazy ass finish. Gyökeres can shoot. I know it feel like I'm swearing to you, but he can actually shoot. But he has not shown he has not shown us that he can shoot because he's not even shooting. Like, oh, there was a ball that I think Saka gave like across the goalpost. Now that's where like I expected him to attack the ball, but of course because he wasn't expecting it. Maybe that now falls to the part of Arsenal not knowing exactly how to play with his type of nine. That because we don't do it as often, he didn't expect it, so he didn't attack it. But then that's where the mentality comes in because Haaland as well doesn't get those passes that often. But you know what? He has the mentality to make that you show that he's annoyed, he's disgruntled, but he has the mentality to
To
keep
still make that all
attacking
the time.
that space every
All
time,
the
keep
time. Yeah.
attacking the box every time, even if it's just two deliveries. If it's just they play the ball to the box two times, at least you're there for it. Like how many times did Haaland get the ball through the first half? Once, and he scored.
And that's all he needed.
Just once, yes. Like see, being a top level striker, I think most of it is mentality. Of course, physicality comes into play. Like Haaland is a whole unit. I think he's just wingspan enough. It is enough to create separation yourself to in a crowded box to actually create space for himself to shoot. Gyökeres, like I said, in all those attributes, he's mid. He's no, you look like a big guy, but he's really not that big guy. That guy is almost my height. Like he's not,
He doesn't even like I thought he would be stronger. He doesn't put his body about. Like for
yeah.
somebody that built, like
I
he
mean, he's
gets
always
bullied off so
fighting.
easily.
He's always fighting. Just doesn't win enough of the fights.
He
That's the
doesn't
problem.
win for enough of the fight. Yes, yes. And he's just like, bro, this is ah.
Yeah, man. Like I just hope he's still trying to like learn. See, there are so many players that almost destroying the whole argument of the Premier League is tough to get adjusted to. Like we're seeing so many guys coming. I mean, I know. Granted, Cherki actually did have some level of adjustment. He needs to adjust. He's doing all those flicks and tricks that he was doing in League One. He's adjusted quite like superbly. Like he's needed. Ekitike has needed no time.
No time at all.
No time, bro. Like no time.
And
Damn. Like
I love the urgency he plays with as a striker. Like I just love how on it he is, his attitude. Like a lot, like you said, the mentality is almost just as important as your actual talent, your actual skill. Like he has a very strong desire to want to get on the end of things, to want to be the one to score. Like that really, really matters as a striker.
100% matters. No matter how no, actually no matter how talented you are, because if in terms of like physicality, Sesko probably has every attribute.
Yeah, but he just
Has every attribute. But he's young enough. That's my issue right there. Perez is like he's at his peak, like 27, 26, something like that. So like how much can he even learn?
thought too that's what Arsenal needed. Like I used to say to my brother all the time, like all Arsenal needs is a 27, 26, 27-year-old that knows what he needs to do, knows the deal. There's no like, well, let's let him figure it this out. No, he knows what he's coming to do. We're trying to win the league. We need you to finish these chances, and it's just like it hasn't panned out like that.
Yeah, because therein lies the conundrum. Like you said, yeah, that's what you think you need. But sometimes if you have a young player, you can mold them to exactly what you want. Like, see, Haaland's interplay has improved a lot since he joined. So many of that attributes that we didn't even know he had, he has them now. It looks like he has them. The defensive ability as well. Before, there was a point where they were like, he's so tall, but he can't even hit the ball. Haaland can hit the ball, both defensively and attack right now. Like, that used to
Pep
be
has,
yes.
Pep has proven that he's an improver of players. Like you come through Pep, you're a better player for it. For Arteta, do you think that remains his challenge? Like you think
He's been
guys
he,
have come in and been much better. They were always just good, and they were going to get to this point.
Then again, Pep does have a habit of signing the most talented people out there, but but
Okay,
also
okay, fair, fair.
but also, I mean, yes, he does improve talents. I'm an idiot if I don't think he does. But Ateta has shown to have improved some. Like Saka has grown leaps and bounds. Skelly came out of nowhere now, and I mean, even though he granted he's struggling right now, but he's been very good. What's his name again? He was created for improving Sterling in Man City, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, yes. Arteta when he was at City, he was apparently very good with wingers. Yeah, so I mean, if he couldn't improve players, I don't think Arsenal players would have grown to the level they have.
The level that they were on, yeah.
Like Rice credits Arteta for helping him improve as a midfielder as well. So, but of course, all these guys have to sign talented players. If they really want to show they can improve players, they should come and improve me.
Prove me for middle of park.
They should come and buy me. I'm ready. My jersey right here. Let me show. If you come and improve me, let me help us now win the Champions League. But yeah, see, I know I was talking about like see how it's easier to improve young players. Maybe in football, a fool at 40 is a fool at 25. Maybe when they get to 25, 26,
Once you hit that 25, 26,
how much
yeah,
can you really learn?
you are who you are.
At this point, that's why I worry if Eze will really be able to play complete 90 minutes and play game in, game out for Arsenal with the level of intensity and pressing that we're doing now. He's never really had to do so. But I mean, then again, who knows?
One is not a talent thing to improve, just a stamina thing. So I
Stamina
think
thing, so
he could get it as long as he's around the right guys.
hmm
That's showing that this is what we're trying to do to get to this level. Then yeah,
I
he
mean,
will have no choice but to do it.
he tries. Just that he gasses out pretty quick from what I've been
Yeah.
watching. He gasses out pretty quick. And yeah, your careers, man.
Yeah, but let's
Hopefully,
keep the faith though. Keep the faith though.
yeah,
Well,
hopefully
it
through
might
no
change.
God.
And next half, this second half of the season might be
Who
different.
knows? Yeah, I really hope so. I'm praying. Like I need him to start scoring. I don't know if we will cross that line if we don't have our striker actually putting in goals, getting numbers. But
Also,
yeah,
are you surprised at how Saka's goal numbers have kind of decreased? You think you would like to see more, kind of like how it was in 22-23 in the season where they finished 2 points. The next season they finished 2 points against City.
yeah.
I felt like he was a lot more of a finisher
I think
for
if
them.
Havertz comes back, we might see the numbers of these wingers actually improve because, like I said, I think Jokic is struggling. He's helping in some way. I'm not gonna lie, deny maybe physically, maybe keeping defenders occupied, but all those intangibles. I don't want to be talking about that. I want to be talking about the goals he's scoring.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think Havertz is probably someone who come in and will see the wingers actually start playing better and getting more goals. You know, and even about Martinelli is somebody else who does seem to struggle with low blocks too because of I guess his space. He needs some space to run into to be useful. So I don't know if yeah I think all these guys will start. We'll see the numbers come up when we have someone like Havertz or we have Gyökeres playing better. I think it all works together. I think our attack is still like it's still not is that level 5. I mean, there's not really level 10 yet.
Yeah, it hasn't really gone. Yeah,
Ways to go. Saka, yeah, he's not firing, but he's still being useful. Like assist versus Chelsea, he gave the assist for us to. I mean, the assist of the own goal for us today. Like he scored, like
of the
he
two own goals.
the two own goals. So he's still like always useful, makes the right decisions. He's still the Saka we know, to an extent, but it's not his best. But he's still at a very good level. Madueke it might be sad that he missed out after scoring a hat trick from the Champions League. But Champions League and Premier League are proving to be very, very different kettles of fish right now.
But what a good backup guy is though. Like Madueke, that is an actual solid backup winger to have
He's a solid backup
on your
winger.
team. Like, very solid, very good back from Arsenal right there.
So, I mean, we have the players. We just need to put things together. I think I need to figure out exactly how to, chop and change and make everything actually work.
Do you still feel confident that when it's all said and done, you guys will win the league this season? Or has that waned?
I'm not as confident as I was. I think now I'm like 60-40. I still think we are the favorites ish. Like I said earlier, I think City are the best team right now. Hopefully, defense gains some level of chemistry because we're not as defensively strong as we are. So either
Yeah.
the defense improves and get something close to the level we're at earlier in the season, or the attacks. I said the attacks. The attack improves. I think I'm hoping more on the attack right now because to build that kind of defensive chemistry, you need some time. That Gabriel Saliba had long. This is they've been together for a while, but I think the attack needs to step up because they've not stepped up. They've been defending on this defense throughout the season. At some point, I think the attack has to come good. So that's what I'm holding on to right now. I still think their peak is high. It's higher than they are showing. Saliba was a bit injured, but apparently he's not yet fit. Next 2 games. He should be. Arteta say so. That's under bad. Got injured.
Ooh,
There's no rest for this
it's
defense.
bare bones now. It's bare bones now at this
Yeah,
point.
it's bare bones. But we'll see if we spent money. We have to.
We have to.
There's no excuses. There's no excuses. Anyway, I think we can move on from Arsenal. To be honest, instead of lamenting. But yeah,
That's fair.
as long as we won. So at the end of the year, in as much as I'm complaining, we still won.
You still get the 3 points.
We're always gonna champions are always gonna have those kind of very very weird games where you just have to win no matter how. And like you said earlier, we had that element of luck that is usually attributed to champions. Yeah, it could be elements of luck that is for champions, or elements of luck that is for people that they'll find out later. hopefully, hopefully is the former, right? As I say, yeah, hopefully it's the champions one. But we'll see. City are coming very close. Villa as well.
Ah,
3-2.
that's interesting because again they are massively overperforming, massively. Like at some point it will catch up, but right now what they're doing is almost unreal, honestly.
Yeah, but they won 3-2 today. Like, you are losing. They went behind 2 times, and Morgan Rogers showed up, scored 2 goals, and gave them the win. This boy is turning into one of the best players in the league right now. It's crazy. Like, he is
Fully
turning
agree.
one of the best players. He's one of the best players right at this moment. At the moment, he won the PFA award long ago, and if they keep doing what they're doing, he's going to be front and center of everything good that they do this season. So that's a very very key shout for Player of the Year at the moment.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah, Emery as well. I don't understand how Enzo Maresca won Player of the Manager of the Month after
When somebody was winning all the games.
throwing multiple times. Is it because they drew to Arsenal? Are we that? I mean, I guess we're that big. Where a draw versus Arsenal can help you become the Manager of the Month.
No, Arsenal before then, I think before they even considered Chaluba goal, you guys only considered what was it, 9 or 6 goals?
I know we are balling, but like it was still a draw. I don't think drawing versus us should be there in your own home should be enough to give you the Manager of the Month. I guess because they had the red card.
Yeah, they are, and they still competed. They played pretty well. When I was like, when Casado got that record, I thought they were
Yeah,
gonna just fold.
they balled out. No,
They
no
balled
question.
out. I was like, yeah.
But that's not why you should be Manager of the Month.
He won 2 other games. I think it was what they played for one. Is it 1-3? They drew that one, and then they didn't lose the month.
Was the Leeds and the Bournemouth one happened after the month was over? Maybe, yeah, maybe I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'm tripping. But still, Villa is third right now. It just looks weird because of that. I guess
Yeah, that's fair.
it just looks weird because they are literally above. Villa's above them, and Villa had barely done anything earlier in the season. I think like didn't win out of like their first 5 games or so. Now
Yeah, they drew three, lost two.
they are third and they are 3 points off the current leaders. So yeah, you think they're just flattering to deceive? You think they're gonna follow?
I think they'll. I think the XG will catch up with them. I think they've been massively performing.
That's
So I expect it to catch up.
Anyway. Rogers right now is on fire.
He's on fire.
He might be stamping down his place for that England squad.
It'll take more than that too. It'll take more than that. Jude plays for Real Madrid, man, and there's no way he's not playing. Like I just can't see it.
Yeah,
There's no way he's not starting.
there might be mutiny. And right to come and give one kind of speech like that.
He's ready. He's ready.
I mean, but he needs to up those performances though.
He does. He does.
To give Iron Wright and all of other people
The ammunition.
the ammunition to actually speak up for him. Anyway, though, let's talk about Liverpool versus Brighton. Yeah, that was. I actually saw that game and Ekitike, god damn, Ekitike
Yeah.
looks so good. Ekitike looks so good. Yeah, he's because I remember watching him in his former club and I'm like, that's who we should sign. I know we did many players have come and they've been like, yeah, this is like Henri incarnate. Like this is Henri. Man, he's one of those ones. One of those Henri esque players. Like
Yeah.
long legs, like pace, crazy dribbling that defies their physique.
And confidence, like attitude, like he's a baller, man. And
Yeah,
he feels like he knows he's a baller.
100%.
Like
100%. Nah, man, Isaac has his work cut out for him if he wants to be the main guy there, the main striker there. He has work to do because this guy does not look like the type to let go of that shit. He's gonna keep scoring. He's gonna keep doing. He's gonna keep like looking at the manager like you know I'm gonna score. You know I'm gonna deliver. Come on, dare I dare you to keep benching me like. Nah, Isaac is crazy too. Isaac is another unreal player.
yeah,
Isaac, it almost seems disrespectful to say two Isaacs because Ekitike is like,
he's his own one. He's his own player.
yeah, he's already matching him, arguably better at the moment. Not even he is better at the moment.
He's
He's
better
the
than him.
best player at the moment. So yeah, or else maybe they can play the two up top, like maybe like they did in one of the Champions League games. But I don't know. That would mean sacrificing very two. He's looking better right now.
Yeah, the first thing is that again, I think even in general, even with the Cherki thing, is like, yeah, when people are coming from other leagues, allow time to be patient. This whole double lose, like he hasn't scored in what
Yeah,
16 games, hasn't assisted. Like like just calm down. Allow the guy play. He's a midfielder. You're not necessarily looking for goals and assists from him. Can he facilitate what's going on in the team? Is the team running smoothly when he plays? Yeah, people with time to actually, I think he's a baller. I think with time he'll show that he's a baller, but people need to be patient. People need to be patient.
yeah. He. This is probably his best performance in the Premier League for me.
Yeah,
He was popping up in different places, creating chances. Being the main guy in the creative spaces for Liverpool. He was doing his thing. Yeah, he was very very lively. He was very very lively. On Saturday, yeah, it was very lively on Saturday. And Joe Gomez looked really good before being unfortunately
injured.
injured. Yeah, and I guess one man's food is another man's poison. I guess one man's bad luck is another man's good luck. So that allowed Salah to have the opportunity to say, I guess, goodbye before the AFCON, like in amidst all the controversy surrounding him. Yeah, and Salah, dare I say, he looked quite sharp. I've been one of his critics for this season, but he looked,
Rightfully so. Rightfully so too.
yeah, he looks really, really sharp today. I mean, yeah, yesterday he looked really sharp, and he gave the assist for the second Ekitike goal. But yeah, Konate looked pretty good defensively. He put out a lot of fires. So who knows? Maybe Liverpool is getting some momentum. Or maybe just a one-off.
We'll see though. We'll see. Me personally, as a guy who is obviously I'm showing my bias here, I'm actively praying for Liverpool's downfall
Yeah,
every
of
single time.
course.
But I can't deny that if this team figures it out, they'll shoot right back up to being one of the three best teams in the league.
Yeah,
Like
no.
the talent level is just too insane.
Yeah,
That doesn't just go
talent-wise,
away.
talent-wise, they are arguably
They're
top
they're they're too good.
two, top three for sure.
Like, I don't know what your predictions were coming into the season, but after their transfer, I was thinking that like
I had them second.
I had them like really.
Yeah, first or second. That was what most people had them as. Like first or
But
second.
watching those first six games where they won all those games, and I felt they were getting away with a lot of those games right there.
They were.
And then he rebounded, and it's like I think it's good for Liverpool though. I think it gives their. Cause I think one of the things that people underestimate is that when a team wins so consistently, it's hard for those people that they've been there winning to be motivated to keep playing or to keep doing the things that prepare them to go out to these games and win these games
Yeah.
because they've seen it all before. They are going through the reps. So it was good for Liverpool to kind of like feel that again and like their players to be like, all right, cool. Now we need to respond. It gave them something to motivate them to get back to actually being better at preparing to get to win the game. So it might be a blessing in disguise for them, I feel.
Mm. True, true. And then again, yeah, there's so many like off the field factors as well. Like it's Salah was one of their biggest pieces last season, and I guess losing someone like uh Trent,
Yeah,
they probably need each other more than ever because Trent is not really
the
doing the
strength
job.
is not really doing. Yeah,
And those over the top passes that he usually fed Salah, he's been missing. I mean, I think one person gave the ball this last game, and I'm like, damn, I haven't seen that happen that many times this season. So that is Salah. That's what Salah. That's kind of service Salah like. So he's probably missed strengths a lot.
but do you think Slot is trying to move away from Salah? I kind of why I pointed to with Bruno Fernandes, where the manager has to try and move away from somebody that is so dominant in the team. Everybody else has to. You have to find a way to get everybody else involved.
I mean, they are playing. They've been playing okay. Listen, I know it's 2 3 games. They played okay without him. So I'm pretty sure they are probably going to move away from him eventually. He's not getting younger, so he's not going to get better. As much as we like to say, yeah, people are taking care of their body. Age does catch up with you.
Age catch up. Age catch up. It
Yes,
catches up.
they are definitely moving away. Maybe it might not happen as abruptly as we thought, but then again, he's going to AFCON. No one knows. I'm more likely to say, yeah, they're moving away from him now than I'm not to. Even though yesterday looked like a whole fairy tale. Oh yeah, he's back. He's more Salah again, running down the right wing. He's about to leave, and they're going to be without him for a while. So I don't know if he's gonna come. If they start firing, I doubt he comes into the team. Like you know, the second he comes back from Afcon, I doubt it. So I would say I'm more leaning towards the idea of him moving away from Liverpool very soon. But yeah,
How do you think he handles that though? Like if he comes back and is like now finds himself consistently sitting on the bench again. How do you think he handles it differently than he did at Leeds, or does he get to the meeting and say,
I think he probably handles it differently. I mean, to be fair, I think Slot has handled it in a matured-ish manner. And a lot of people are expecting him to like maybe demand the Salah puts out a public apology and everything. Doesn't You don't have to fight. It's not every battle you have to fight. Go yeah, and also Afcon is coming. He has to do the job for you anyway. Yeah, he might come into the team and play some games, but I don't know. I don't think Salah makes much of a force anymore. He definitely won't if they are playing well. So so yeah. But anyway, let's go to Chelsea. Chelsea versus Everton. Cole Palmer came back, did his stuff, scored his goal. Akan was talking about they have Palmer back right now, so everyone should be running scared.
I think so too. I think so too. I'm not gonna lie. If this Chelsea team can play like this without power, the last 2 months,
Hmm.
I think yeah, people should be worried.
I mean, bro, like this league is crazy. Play like how though? Because lose one game, you're mid-table. Win one game, you're back top four. So I wonder how good it's like teams have really been. How good even Arsenal has really been because there's been a lot of inconsistency going around. So
Yeah,
I
I
think
think yeah. What are you
I,
gonna say?
I I think some teams, including Arsenal, are being overrated, and some teams are being underrated as well. Like it's been an interesting season so far. So yeah, they looked decent. They looked okay. They put on some great performances, but they also put on some bad performances too. So I don't really know what to expect. Yeah, they played well against Everton. I mean, to be honest, to an extent that was expected. They looked defensively better, but Everton is on that team that I don't really know what to make much
To
of.
make of them, yeah.
Yeah, they can look really really good in some games, like some games defensively, and they look weird. again. Like I don't really know, but Chelsea, I had them top three. I'll be
They're
so
right where they should be, right?
yeah, they are right where they should be. I'll be surprised if they are not, and I'll be surprised if they end up winning the league as well. Will I be that surprised? I won't be 100% surprised.
I would be surprised. I would be very surprised. I
Chelsea
think
are
he
a very solid team. They have the talent. What's his name?
I think they would make the final weeks, I guess, competitive in a sense. Kind of like how it was between Liverpool, City, and Arsenal, I think 2 seasons ago. Where Liverpool were like really making it competitive, but it was really just Arsenal and City for that title. I
Yeah,
feel like with that they'll probably do that, but they will always just be third in
yeah.
that sense. Third or fourth in that sense.
The thing is, then, because I know Mariska has been accused of always falling off the second part of the season as well, like he did with like Leicester in the Championship and Chelsea last season. Even though they stepped doing better towards the end. But yeah, I want to see how they really handle this period and January. Let's see what I guess we'll see what they're really made of. But I think they have enough talent to be able to put up a fight. They have enough
I
talent.
think so too. I think so too.
I don't think they are quite as good as City, Liverpool, or Arsenal, but I think they'll be there and thereabouts. And I think because of how bad Liverpool has been earlier on, that's why I
It
think
opens the door for them. Yeah.
instead. But the thing I thought Liverpool was going to be City. That's the thing.
Yeah. I actually thought City were going to struggle.
Same
I'm
here.
actually quite surprised. I'm quite surprised that they're still this dominant.
But yeah, I'm actually glad Cole Palmer is back. In as much as I don't like Chelsea, I like watching him. So,
That's a good player. He's a really good player.
and that person I really like is Neto. Neto is I think he's quite underrated to be honest. Personally, I think he's quite underrated.
I can agree with that.
He's a very good player, very electric, and I call him Bullet.
And very impactful.
Yeah,
Very impactful. Like his contributions really have weight.
he's so direct. I don't know. He's just I don't know if a more direct player exists. He's very direct. Yeah, he's also exciting to watch. Like he's a player like as a defender I would really hate to come up against. I don't really have much to say about that game to be honest. They did what I expected them to
They did
do.
what they are expected to do. So yeah.
I wish I saw Ndiaye a bit more. That's the thing. But I guess the best left back in the league, they really give him that much space.
Plus, he's probably also thinking about AFCON, so he's probably not trying to get injured or do anything that will overexert. So it's like,
Chelsea fans will disagree. They tell you it's all Cucurella.
yeah. They love them so Cucurella.
You know, I guess big picture, like title, Manchester City, they are closing in. At this point, the title is looking like 50-50. Looking at the fixtures of both teams, like both teams right now, I would say it's really down the middle. Like it's really 50-50 at this point. Yep, the top four race is crazy as well.
I
So
hope United don't make the top four.
you hope who?
I hope United don't make the top four.
You you hope man you do
I
not.
hope we don't. I hope we don't.
Wouldn't that be the biggest like? Oh yeah, this is progress sign.
Yeah, but it would be too much progress. I think it would speed up the process too much if we jump from 15th all the way to top four. I think people have to grapple with the fact that this is a team that will change over time. But if we go and do, people now start thinking, oh, this team can actually go and win the league. No, no. This team needs to go through the regular, allow the team to actually grow naturally. That's what I'm trying to speak. Because I feel like even, like one of our competitors, Brendan Rodgers, that 13-14 season where Liverpool almost won the league, I think that sped up the process too much for him. Because the expectations the next season were so insane that any type of slippage felt like, yeah, this is not the guy that's going to take us where we need to go. I think it sped up their process too much. So I do think there's a thing like that. I don't want United to do that or make that mistake.
I
So I'll
get
take a fifth. I'll take a sixth.
I get what you're saying, but because I mean that reminds me about 2022-2023 season where we finished fifth the year before, the season before, and then we all of a sudden we were in title race the next season. I That season I was very happy and excited, but I still maintained that we did not have as good a team as City. We didn't have the squad depth and everything. We had a very good first team. That's why the second we lost Partey and Saliba, we completely fell off.
Yeah, we're going fell off. Yeah.
We fell off. But I still think it's a positive thing if you're able to challenge, do much better than you expected to do, because that shows something is working. And that instead of like letting the pressure this like get to the team and destroy them, and I guess because they are ahead of schedule, it might be a chance to say, hey guys, this is what we can do. Now imagine what we can actually do if we get all the resources we have. That
That's
could
a
be
fair point.
seen as a driving force to even, you can punch above your weight. So like I think it can be used in a good way, actually. So I
That's a
wouldn't
fair point.
mind that. I wouldn't mind
That's a fair point.
my
That's a
team,
fair point.
if we win the treble. I don't mind though. Let's be schedule. If Arsenal win the treble, what am I to complain? Well, Broski, you have any hot takes?
For next game week or just kind of like for the season in general now?
Anything next game week for the season in general? Like you think Bruno is the best player in the world?
No, it's so funny how Bruno shut me up against Wolves. That's all I said about him. He just came out, I was like, all right, cool, Fairs. I still maintain my position, but yeah, Fairs, you got this one. You got this one here. I think hot take beating Aston Villa.
So what now?
We're beating Bournemouth tomorrow, and we're beating Aston Villa.
Well, I wouldn't mind if you beat Aston Villa.
Yeah, we'll do you guys a favor. So yeah,
Well, if you guys do that, I feel like the mood in the entire Manchester United will change.
change.
Because you guys be moving so quick. After Arsenal, that first game of the season, Arsenal, oh my, there was so much positivity flying around.
Illegal. I thought we were like, yeah, Arsenal, look, watch your back. Watch your back.
If you guys beat Bournemouth and Aston Villa, oh my god, I'll
I
have
think if we do beat them, I do think it's now because again, this is after I don't know if Mbeumo, Masraoui, and Ahmad are going to play the Bournemouth game.
yeah.
They haven't really given us any indication yet. But I think we're able to beat Bournemouth and beat Villa. I think that says a lot about how far this team has come mentally.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm happy with you on that. If you guys beat them,
If we do it, yeah, okay, cool.
guy, I'll be watching because we're going to play again. I'll be afraid. So anyway, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. It'll be an interesting thing.
What about you? Do you have any hot takes?
Oh yeah, I think Declan Rice is the most complete midfielder in the world right now. I don't think that's a hot take. That's actually
Really, a
probably
hot take is like, yeah, I
it's
think, yeah,
not
he
really a
can
hot
do
take,
everything. He can do everything.
bro. I think he's the most complete midfielder in the world.
I
I
think
mean,
so.
best is very very arguable, very very arguable. But I was
Okay,
thinking
yeah, I think when you say
complete.
complete, yeah,
I was say
weakness
complete.
in this game.
I think it's amongst the best for sure. But I think it's better for Premier League. But in the world, I'll probably I have a soft spot for aesthetically pleasing players. I put a lot of value in eye test. So I guess Vitinha and Pedri are still amongst the top
Yeah,
three.
Pedri is my number one. Pedri is
Yeah,
my
but
number
if
one.
Pedri is my favorite to watch. But if,
Yeah,
if someone tells me Declan Rice is the best player, he's among the best players, best midfielder in the world, I won't be like, are you mad? I'm a fan.
it's very much reasonable.
Oh, but you join us, we're about to end. Anyway, just give us your rant about Arsenal.
There was traffic in the ATL streets, but
That's normal
yeah,
now.
I don't have too much to say about Arsenal. I guess the major thing on my mind is just Victoria Curse, like figuring out what's up with this guy. Cause like I've given him time. I mean I feel like he still needs time, but it's just like how much time do you need? Like, seeing Jesus on the ball, Jesus looked way, way better than this guy. And I wasn't even a Jesus fan before. That's the crazy thing. So I used to shit on Gabriel Jesus, and then, for me to be so happy that this guy is back shows you how your careers have been playing. But overall, I mean, I think Arsenal just needs to keep taking one game at a time. Just keep getting your 3 points. Cause at this point, City, you can't any drop, any slack,
Yeah, they will
I'll stop watching
capitalize.
Arsenal games. Like full like these Wolves, I already gave up. Like once I saw Wolves equalize, I off my TV. Like even though for this guy texting in the chat, I was like, bro, this cannot be happening to Arsenal right now. But you know, they found a way to do it. So hopefully they keep finding a way through
But
all of
like
these
we're saying,
December games. So
that's what champions do. That's what champions do.
yeah, I mean. I
They'll
mean,
find a way.
Yeah,
it's
man. The fact that is that Tolu guy that scored, I don't know which one paid me more than because Tolu scored us. Bro, that guy is scoring us. Guy, that shit hurt my bones, bro. Like, what?
saw that goal coming, and I was just like, this can't be happening to Arsenal right now. I'm glad they were able to come back, Sha, because that shows great, honestly. Because that 1-1, I really felt like even me I had given up. So talk less of the guys on the pitch, but kudos to them, man. Kudos to them
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
pulling
that
something
was
out.
elite mentality. I don't think I give him enough credit for that. Probably because I was pissed off that like we even got to that level in the first place. But that is some elite. I'm sure they must have been shocked because Wolves were not offering anything really by way of threat till towards that end of the game. All of a sudden they start kicking balls in, and I'm like, wait, what am I watching? Like, where did people come from? Ah, people can play ball. Like, what is this? I was so
Yes,
confused.
the coach said that was their game plan, Sha. So it seems like they just wanted to make subs and come and count out at the end.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
but anyhow,
Yeah, yeah, bro. I'm telling you guys, that Tolu boy is not a nice person. See what you should have done against Congo. You can't do this against my Arsenal.
Please don't remind me, I beg. Don't remind me, I
Ah,
beg.
bro.
Chineke.
I know that boy could even use his head, bro.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
My boy is
anyway.
yeah.
no serious. My boy is no serious. Right.
Wait, wait, though. Do you have any takes on the city game or anything? I know you watched the city game up here.
So the City game, I mean, my takes on the City. I mean, City, they seem like they've kicked into second gear. And this is typical of them. Everybody expected them to start like winning games towards like December, January, and man, with the way Cherki, Foden, the way they are combining, it's scary. I can't lie. I'm really scared of City. Like I don't even. I feel like they are even stronger. I mean, obviously they are stronger this season than they were last season.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, City will score anybody. I think their only problem right now is just their defenders. They've still not figured out that defense. They're still considering a lot of like very high XG chances, whatnot. So they are beatable, but they are bound to always score goals.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's just the scary thing about them. So,
yeah. And just like Arsenal, they don't look like they don't want to lose too.
Yeah.
So that's
so
that.
I guess the title race has actually started right now.
It's gonna be a race.
It's a marathon up until April and May, so it'll be exciting. But anyhow, Sha,
Yep. And Morgan Rogers looks like he wants to be part of this race. So we'll see.
you said Morgan Rogers. Oh, with like Aston Villa.
Yep, he brought them back and won the game.
Oh wow, I didn't even watch the Aston Villa game.
Yeah. But anyway, it's been a nice conversation, guys. And we'll talk to you guys this week, I guess. Hopefully you guys join this week, child. I know don't me. It was a nice chat, guys. Anyway, make sure you guys subscribe and leave your comments and also follow us on all our social media handles. And please turn on your notifications because we actually post a lot. So, and
Yeah,
make sure
yeah.
you enjoy the content and also let us know ways we can improve. If you have any comments or any interesting topics you want us to discuss, just let us know in the comment section. Bye,
Okay.
guys.